Hello everyone and welcome along to the channel on PGA Tour 2K25, and today we are going to be playing the fourth and final round of, as I'm recording, the current TGCTours True Sim event, which is the Philly Invitational at, forgive me, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but Wissahickon GC, which is a LiDAR course, and it's designed by Bacon Junkie 1. Now there's a description of it over on, our course description over on TGCTours, which goes as follows. Again, I will apologise if I'm mispronouncing it, the name, but I don't know this course myself. But the Wissahickon Golf Course is located at the Philadelphia Cricket Club. Philadelphia Cricket was A.W. Tillinghast's home course and designed in 1922, later renamed to Wissahickon after the creek there, and renovated back to Tilly's standards in 2013 by Keith Foster. The course plays from 6,195 to 7,132 yards from 3 tees to 4 pins. The time/weather, morning clear, are perfect with enough clouds to still be bright with the green grids easy to see. Should you be playing with green grids, we won't be today. But add 7 to 15 mile per hour winds to the northeast. That is the average for that area, and the default green speed is medium fast, which is 7.3 to 11.6. So that's the course description over on TGCTours. You'll be able to see how I got on with the previous rounds anyway. Overall, once we finish, I have no idea what the TGCTours scores themselves are for round 1, which is, as I'm recording, will be currently all that's available to see. And anybody if you know by now, you should know that I don't even look at the leaderboards in-game in between the rounds, so I have no idea what they're shooting there. But we'll find out at the end anyway. The course conditions that we are going to have now for this final round. So we had high winds, I think it was, which weren't overly high in the first round, and second and third rounds were medium winds. So we're going to be playing from the tips anyway, which are the black tees. We're going to have low winds, we're going to have firm, fast conditions, and the other set to default. So I'll just show you. We are playing from the tips. The blacks are the tips, aren't they? And it's a par 70 also. Yeah, so we're playing 7,132 yards from the tips. Let's get ourselves down to see. I'm not going to bother going and showing you, but it's the Hickory Clubs. That's what we're playing today. I'm sure most of you are well aware. That's my main go-to bag at the moment, with no fittings whatsoever across the clubs. Not doing too bad, I say. I don't take the True Sim overly serious, so it's really just a bit of fun. But as you can see, through 3 rounds anyway, I am 17 under par. Certainly not threatening the top of the leaderboard. There are guys playing True Sim who are a hell of a lot better than me. So we're going to have to utilise, obviously, the overhead. Oh, that's a bit of a bad pull. Now, I have been sitting for about the last 10-15 minutes before recording this, because right as I was about to start, I got a notification for Clubhouse Pass Season 2 is about to drop. So I'm sure by the time this video goes live, because I do have another video, another TGCTours event I still haven't uploaded yet, that has to go out before this one. So obviously there's going to be plenty of videos from the guys, Apex, Canuck and stuff like that are more than, and Respawn more than likely going to have obviously done some in-depth videos and that, so make sure, if you haven't already, do go and check them out. But it looks absolutely amazing now. Season 2 Clubhouse Pass, can't wait for that to kick off. Right, 149, gonna play about 151 is what we got left. Coming out of the rough, I think I want to hit just, every time I record the dog wants to play, I think I just want to hit a full 9-iron. That's a little bit of a better strike. Now, can this release and sit fairly quick on the green? It's running out. That's not too bad. Going to go up at 13 feet. Braking heavily right to left. I'm going to say, going by the putter shaft, roughly around about there. No, I don't trust it. Maybe about there. So green speed 151. Pulled it a little bit. If I didn't pull it, maybe it might have threatened that left edge. So a little tap in par to get this final round underway. I look away from the screen, even though I know I'm not threatening. Now, I do have to take 3 wood off the tee here. I do know there's water right down here. It doesn't look like it on the overhead, but that is a little creek running right through. So 312 to the end of the first fairway. So yeah, gonna definitely run out. I might actually even drop down because they are firm and fast now the fairway. So I might actually pull back to a 5-0 because I actually almost ran out of fairway in the third round. A little bit of a better strike off the tee. I say a little bit of a better strike. It was pretty much for purpose. A little bit overpowered on the rhythm. So 136. Going to play about 140. I think we'll play just a 136 because hopefully if it releases well, there's little to no wind, a little bit of open contact, but it's still on. Where's that pin? There it is. So a little bit right, but it should leave us no more than 15 feet again. 14 feet this time. I think this wants to break. It's showing me straight here around the hole, but I think we've got some right to left in it. Oh, is it good? Is it good? Just gets in that left side there. All right, 1 under par for the round and 18 under for the event itself. So setting my let me just get this shot into the air. Anyway, 140. I'm going to play about 115. We should be actually fine. Tiny touch of D-loft. As I did say in a recent True Sim playthrough of a course, I can't remember which. I was it was Cal's course. What's the name of it again? I can't think of the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, if you've never tried True Sim, do give it a go. It is good fun, and it's one to not really take overly serious. Now my chipping is not very good today. He says as he goes and holds out. I'll save the replay. So again, as I can then, after the round, I can go zipping around the course and find something for a thumbnail. But typically, as I say, my chipping is not good. I go and hold out. Granted, it's not an overly long chip, but still. My holing out for a hole-in-one on a par 3 is not very good today. Watch the next par 3 coming up. Be a double bogey now or something. All right, solid for a tee shot off this third tee. Fourth tee, sorry, I do apologise. Right, we left to at 179. Ball is well above the feet, so I think it's kind of running out. Whereabouts exactly is that pin located? So it's kind of attackable. If we can get down to on a slightly D-loft an 8-iron, or do I just want to choke down on a 7-iron? I think I'll slightly D-loft an 8-iron just in case it runs. Solid strike. It's coming back a little bit too much to the right, but that's fine. Yeah, it ran. That was definitely the choice. I think 7-iron, even choked down, would have been too much. That was still a little bit far past. So no gimme for a follow birdie to the previous. I'm going to break a little bit to the right. It looks like it is fairly straight around the hole, but I think we're just sitting on a very, very slight slope. Oh, just about. I didn't see the feedback, so I don't know if I pulled that a bit, but again, just about caught that left edge. So that's 2 under for the round. What are we now? Yeah, 19 under? 20 under, sorry. Have I got 3? Remember, I said in recent video I don't pay attention. I don't. So yeah, that's actually just 3 under bounds. Okay, so here's par 3. Let's see. As I did say, my hole-in-ones aren't very good these days. Let's see if we can get one. 211, going to play about, what, 207. I think very, very slight little bit of a headwind. So I think 203 should be just nice, hopefully. Oh, there's that whoosh, and it's turning back pretty good. Kick on. I just took a little kick to the left, but still solid approach into the green. This is going to break left to right, slightly down the hill. say about half out, roughly what would be about halfway to the first grid line anyway. Oh, just a little bit further out. In for the par though, I'll take that. At least it wasn't a double bogey. Alright, so hole number 6, par 4, 502 yards up 12 feet off the tee. Now, a little bit of right to left wind, so I know I'm not carrying this bunker. Bit of a tailwind, and yeah, I should do, but hopefully if I can hit it good, aiming just about the left side of this bunker, that little bit of wind will bring it back to the left. Nope, never mind, I have severely pushed that to the right, and oh, we're in a bit of trouble over here in the heavy stuff. With 203, gotta play about 212 to 213. I'm trying to press triangle to look into the green. We'll just smack a 4-iron up there. Oh, just a little bit more needed to get up that slope. This is going to be a big putt. Now, I had trouble on I think it was this green I had trouble on. My chair is creaking and grumbling. I think I have to tighten the bolts back up. Yeah, I think I can see there's right to left, or left to right, sorry. So I think I'm just going to hit it. Aim about here, just hit it. Because I almost hold when it was similar. The pin was more over to, more just left to centre. I think it was on the second round. And I was having trouble getting up the slope. And then lipped it out from 50 odd feet. So not too bad of a lag put up the hill there. Drop ourselves in for a par. And we'll stay as we are at 20 under par for now. As we hit the 7th, par 5. And we should be good just straight off the tee for this one. A little bit of open contact, pushing it to the right, but that's fine. A little bit stronger wind. I might have had to actually take a 3-wood there. But 237, I'm going to play about 238. I'd say if we play, where is the pin? Will 215 get us over that bunker? Ooh, just about. If I can. Whoever's in the distance there that sneezed, bless you. I'm thinking it's 231. 231, and it will run out, so it's going to run out too much. So I think if we pull back to a 4-iron, and I'll just hold it a little bit on the backswing, hopefully that'll give us an extra 1 or 2% power just to definitely get over that bunker. 102, a little bit of open contact. Stay up, stay up, stay up, because my bunker shots are definitely not good today. I'm just not judging the bunkers at all, the bunker shots, splash or pick. We'll see how this one goes. That's not going to run out properly, is it? Nah, I should have got up a club there. I should have known, being pretty much on the sidewall of that bunker, to go up a club. Bit of a silly mistake from me. Right, that is going to break. It looks right to left. Here it doesn't look as severe. Ball looks to be slightly above the feet. So I'd say we go around about. If you can hear the dog growling in the background. She's gotten a sock from somewhere. And she is torturing the poor thing. She's due a walk. Oh, look at that. The contact and the swing path. Not good at all. Just horribly pulled that. So we'll just hopefully push through any subtle break there. Tap that in for par. Would have been nice to get a birdie there. Being a par 5. So moving on, hole number 8, I think we're on now. Yeah, hole number 8, par 4, 374 yards. And if I remember correct, I might just check the overhead, but we should be aiming roughly around about here. I think this is the hole. The fairway heavily slopes left to right. That's the one. That should be fine. Leaving us now. 69, nice. with a pitch shot. Where's 55 yards gonna put me at? Because where's it defaulting at? And there's triangle. It's still too far out, so I can't see the approach putting camera. 55. Yeah, there is a big slope here as well, I think. So if we hit this pretty much full, hopefully it stuns on that slope ball as well below the feet, so we definitely want to adjust that. So now that can just slow down on the slope, but still get up there, please. That's not too bad. Dog is going absolutely mental. Oh, you've got your squeaky toy now. You gave up with the sock. She wants to be part of this video, 100%. So I will apologise. I'll say she's due a little walk this evening, so I'm going to bring her out after a record. So let's see, maybe a little bit more. Nah, contact. So there she is now. She's absolutely battering the living hell out of her squeaky toy. Looking at me as to say, you're not shitting me up. Yeah, she's just having fun. Right, hole number 9. Let's finish off the front. See if we can get ourselves another birdie on the scorecard. Not too bad, thankfully. A little, kind of balanced out actually, yeah, because the contact was open, so I'm pushing it to the right, and then I did pull on the swing pad, but they were fairly balanced, which kept it on line. Leaving us with 56, going to play about 54, so I think we're maybe pull back just very slightly. You probably didn't see that there, just slightly pull back on the marker. No, don't do that, actually. I nearly made a big mistake there. As that was still a regular pitch shot, not a spinner. That's going to check up a little bit too quick, is it? I tried to run. Right, 14 feet for the bird. Down 4 inches. Actually, doesn't look like it's down 4 inches here, but breaking ever so slightly to the right. Just reset. Yeah, just make sure the marker is decent. Oh, yes, that's a good read. In we go. Takes the 21 under par. So 4 under for the front. Again, it's not going to be one of those rounds for me anyway where I'm going to be shooting like 12, 13 or 14 under par. I mean, you never know. I could easily shoot the lights out here on the back 9. But par 3 to kick off the back for hole number 10. 171 yards. Going to play about 168. Little bit of wind. Where's the pin? So we got plenty of room to work with anyway. Very, very subtle little angled wind. So if we just aim, I'm going to choke down on it, a little bit of attack angle and D-loft. And then proceed to push it. That might just hold the right side of the green. That'll do. A little, I shouldn't have done the D-loft and attack angle. That just forced a roll out on it. But we've got to putt for birdie. Gonna be from distance though. 24 feet. Again, looks like it's gonna break to the right around the hole. Kind of level, I think, at the feet. No, that's below the feet. Sometimes you can see it better from this angle, but looks like it's left to right all the way. Let me reset that. Let's have a look at what the putter's telling me. So maybe around about here. Pulled it, apparently. We'll tap it in for par. I think that was par anyway. Oh, she's gotten bored now, so she's just going to gaze out the window. Right, hole 11, par 4, 437 yards, up 11 feet. Straight away off the tee, and I am going to be in the rough with that one, I think. Maybe might just hold Oh, never mind. Actually, that looked a hell of a lot further right from back on the tee. 127, going to play about 133. Touch a D-loft. Don't do the attack angle. That should be okay. All right, good strike. It's tracking good. Now if I can release... Somebody else must be walking the dog. She's growling now out the window. I might have to... Hey, pipe down. You're not the one commentating. She's coming over looking for them. Yes, we're going for a walk, Charlie. We're going for a walk, Charlie. Now she's not going to leave me alone. I shouldn't have said it directly to her. I've set myself up for disaster in this one. You know the rules of golf, don't you? Be quiet when somebody's taking a shot. I wasn't looking. I wasn't. Bark again. Bark again when I'm putting. I need to see that. I genuinely, I wasn't even looking at the bloody screen. I was looking over at the dog. Just enough. Beautifully done. I just wanted to lag that up there, that's all. Well, I'll take that. I will take that for... Yeah, that was for birdie, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, we were 21 under, weren't we? Sorry, I'm looking at the scorecard again, but it was. That was a lovely putt. Back on the next one. Back on a par 3 and I got a hole in one. Okay, hole number 12, par 5, 540 yards. So reachable, we should be aiming just pretty much straight off the tee. A little bit of contact, or open contact should I say, but that's fine. Should be a little bit below the feet if I'm correct here. Yeah, a fair bit below the feet should I say. So it's 216 is what we're left with. Going to play about 218. Where's the pin located? Can I choke down? So 203 is my 5 iron, and I think that should be fine. Oh, it's a good strike. Now, is it coming back? No, that looks good. If we can kick left, or if I can turn a little bit with what looks to be the slope. No, it's just going to die there, but still, it's an eagle putt. Bark. Let's see if we get this one in. So what's the putter telling me? Putter is telling... It is going to break it right to left anyway. Putter is telling me roughly around about there, but I think I'll go about an extra little touch. No. I pulled that big time. But I will happily tap 2-footer in for birdie. Take us to... I'm not putting now, you don't need to bark. 23 under par. So hole number 13, par 4, 440 yards. Yeah, now there's a couple of little bunkers here. Just underneath that aiming marker, I need to be aiming roughly around about the right edge of these trees. I am on 3 wood, we want driver. That should be fine. That will do nicely. 314 off the tee leaves us 131. I would say 331 there. 131. That would have been a fucking long hole, especially for a par 4. 131. Gonna play about 132. Touch a D-loft, I think, on the 50 degree. There's practically little to no wind. Yeah, I should have aimed a little bit to the left. The ball was below the feet. Maybe attack angle would have helped on that as well. We just caught a slope. Alright, you can bark now. Come on, bring me some luck. Oh, I'll just bring that marker back there. Try that again. Okay, it's going to break to the left around the hole. Definitely, I think it's right to left all the way. So we'll reset that marker and see what the putter's telling us. And about there. Seeing as how I am pulling shots as well. Turn. Turn. Decent read, not bad. Let's tap it in for par. Okay, so coming down the final stretch, hole number 14. Yeah, par 4. Sorry, I went into a little daze there for a second, just zoned out. 434 yards is what we're playing here. And yeah, these bunkers should be in front of the green. There should be the little mess of bunkers up here. So yeah, we should be good straight off the tee again. Not bad. A little bit of a pull with that lowest contact, but it's fine. Nice generous landing area. Gets us 334 off the tee, leaves us 103, playing about 102. So I think a little bit of loft this time is going to play a flat 60 degree. Good strike. Tracking good. Sit there. Shouldn't have put the bloody loft on him. Yeah, so I was saying earlier that my chipping is not very good today. I don't know what's honestly going on with the chipping. It just doesn't seem to be working out for me. Damn, I was hoping it would work again. So I think this is possibly going to break slightly to the right. Yeah, just back to the centre there. So it's a little thing, but still, it's enough where you can lip those out easily. Right, so hole number 15, final par 3, if I'm correct, of the round. 241 yards to the pin. 231 if I choke back on the 5 wood, and if we put a bit of draw on that then as well, I think that actually played well for me in the previous round. A little bit of a pull, so it might come around a little bit further to the left, probably lose a yard or two on that as well, but that looks good. Settle down anytime you want, that's inside 10 feet. So 8 feet to be precise. He liked it, I like it. Now, do we like this putt? 8 feet up one. I want to say around about there. I like it, it's it. That will take us, what are we at now? 24 or 25 under par, I think. 24 under par. So again, I am not destroying any leaderboards or challenging the guys at the top. I'm still trying to get my my bearings back for True Sim. I used to play fairly decent, but I've lost my touch. Hole number 16 anyway, par 4, 430 yards. And we should be good to just hit this straight on. Actually, if we aim just a little bit to the right of those bunkers. A little bit of open contact, but it should still be fine in the fairway. Yeah, that's just nice. Fairly level around the feet here as well. So 120 up 9. Going to play about 123. So we're on a little bit of an upslope as well. So I think just choking back, I'm not even going to adjust it. Oh, never mind. Might still be on the green. Oh, sit. Alright, we have another little chip shot. Let's just drop back to the putter again. Back to the putter. There we go. Let's have a little look. It is going to break right to left. Looks to be a little bit downhill. Turn. Be good. Be good. Be good. Yes, in we go. Another little chip in. We don't need to save that replay. Okay, so now we are at 25 under par. Be interesting to see though how I do finish. So I know there's no cuts or anything like that on the True Sim Tour, but where I do finish up overall with this event. So hole number 17, par 4, 441 yards up 17 feet. So it's just par 4s anyway to finish off. So hole number 18 will be par 4 also. We should be, actually that might be rough, especially with that push on the swing path. Is it going to have enough juice to get there? It is just, but we're left at 158. Going to play about 160. I'd say coming out of the rough we hit, actually hold on, how far up the green is the pin? We're near the back, so I think if we actually let's hit a 157 maybe. No, I'm going to go up to 8 iron, choke down on it. Hopefully that release is good. Maybe actually just a full 8 iron would have been better. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, this green. I've cut this slope a few times through this event. So 31 feet up, 1 foot to the hole. We don't want that. We want to pull that back a little bit. That's a bit too much. So apparently it's kind of level around the hole. I think it's going to break. I think it's breaking left to right. Could be wrong on this. No, it did just a little open contact as well though, so that might have been enough. It just died as well. But we'll tap it in for the bird. Stay 25 under par. Let's see what we can do for the 18th hole. And then I'll look at the leaderboard and see exactly how low people are shot. You have probably already seen it as the video is going on, but I just do not like to look at them at all during the event. So once again, I'll say par 4 for the final hole, 457 yards. Playing 45 feet down off the tee. That might be in the rough again. Let's take a little kick to the left. It does, so that should just about be okay down that right side. Okay, 152 down 17, so we'll call it about 146 is what we're left with. Then we'll push that out full, and I'm going to pull back as we are on a slight down slope as well. Pull back, or play the pitcher wedge. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. No, that didn't feel good. Thumb just didn't feel right on the stick there. Now this can release. Come on, bounce out. Just that very slight little bit of loft I think helped to check it up a bit quicker, but still we have got a birdie putt for this final hole from 11 feet. Can we get ourselves to 26 under par? It's going to shoot to the right off the putter. Yeah, it's left to right all the way. Very subtle around the hole itself. That's why I want to say no more than about there. That didn't turn. Okay, fair enough. We'll tap it in for par. Stay 25 under. So, how exactly did I do compared to? There's probably somebody about 40 odd under par, easily. So 31 under par for Snekoki on PlayStation anyway. But what is? There's Fierce Phil there, 18 under par. So shot 8 under for that round. That wasn't bad at all. I'm happy enough with that. Did we get a bogey? We went bogey free in that. I know the second round I got a bogey, and I think I got 2 bogeys in the third round. But let's have a look. I'll show you how I did perform in the first 3 rounds anyway. We'll be able to see that momentarily as we just get through all this. And there's 122 BC. Thank you very much. Okay, so 51 under par, apparently. Now I don't know if these guys are actually on TGCTours. The names just aren't ringing a bell for me now at the moment. But let us just advance again. And you'll be able to see on the left-hand side then how I performed. So for the first round, I shot a 9 under, then it was 5 under in the second round, 3 under in the third round, struggled a little bit in that one. Yeah, I think I got sort of 2, if not 3 bogeys in that round, if I remember correct. I think it was just the 1 bogey in round 2, I could be wrong, but just mostly scrambling for par. And then 8 under to finish it off, so there you go, I have finished at 25 under par. Don't know what the official TGC Tour scores are going to be, obviously round 1. I'll tell you what we'll do is, just before we wrap it up, I will go and have a look and see what the current, as I'm recording this, lead is. So let me see, we want more tours, True Sim Tour, and just very quickly scroll our way down until we see where it says leaderboard. There we are. So for the Philly Invitational, the current lead, it's actually showing rounds, the first and second round. Sorry, what day is today? So Tuesday, it's coming up pretty quick. But 28 under is actually the current. Lead. So somebody is shooting very, very well. Let's see if we recognize this name now. Let's. Yeah. By the looks of it, who you saw there. So if you, this will probably come out after the event is finished anyway. But viewing the leaderboard there is a TGCTours Platinum member, world ranking number 17, but Love's Good there at the top of 51 under par is the current leader at 28 under through 2. So yeah, some stiff competition in the True Sim even, but again, it's not one to really take overly serious. It's just more of a fun event in my eyes anyway. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this video. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like, and if you have not done so already, or you're just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing. I'm going to go and bring the dog for a walk before she gets hyper again. Until the next one, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.